It's the Mortgage Hour, courtesy of First Republic Mortgage Bankers. Call them right now. Loan officers are standing by at 718-380-0006. Call First Republic Mortgage Bankers right now for all your purchasing and refinancing needs.
Because it's very important to work on the things that are important. Otherwise, there's the important things and there's the urgent things. Not everything that's urgent is important. Mm-hmm. So that's another philosophy. I just was discussing the 20-80 principle with Sean.
I like that one.
The 20% of what you do creates 80% of the results. With fitting in that is if you go to a seminar,
right,
like about refinancing, that's
tonight,
in the 20% that can create this huge impact. Huge impact. Making a simple phone call, when you have a phone wherever you go, making a simple phone call to get the facts about refinancing, to get the facts about firing your landlord, can have huge impact on your life. Little tiny things that fit into that 20% that has disproportionate impact. And there's more impact that comes from doing certain things than others. And we know that. We know that there's things that we do that don't really create that many results. And we tend to do those first because they're easy. I'm saying do it reverse. Folks, you want one of these pads, all you got to do is give us a call, 718-380-0006, extension 331. When you register for a seminar, you can ask Jasmine to send you out a pad, or you can send me an email at Scott, SCOTT, at #1STRepublic.com. We'll get that right out to you. I am going to be following up with Sean to see how he does with it, because I'm telling him it will double his effectiveness and lower his stress by 50%.
Absolutely. I'm definitely going to take in likeness of this thing here, man. I like it already.
Okay, folks, listen. What we're talking about here today is reaching out. Obviously, those of you that are in foreclosure already, right? You got yourself one of those 228s and you were barely struggling to make your payments. Now they went up $500 to $1,000. You're falling behind on your payments. You know you need help. And you're motivated to make that call because you're feeling pain. But Anthony Robbins, a noted motivational speaker, has said that we are motivated, human beings are motivated to pursue pleasure not as much as we are to avoid pain. We will avoid pain before we pursue pleasure. So that what happens is we are trying to reach out to those of you that are not in pain at this time. Don't wait until you have a problem. And those of you out there who are the silent majority, those of you who owned your home for more than 3 years in the tri-state area, and you have a high rate on your mortgage, you have credit card debt that you've accumulated, it's very common. I've done the studies. Very, very common that people after 3 to 5 years of home ownership, their credit card debt level has gone up extremely, sometimes as much as 5-fold. Folks, and one of the reasons is because you get offered so much credit once you have a mortgage. They see you have a mortgage, you're paying your mortgage on time, you get all this credit offered to you. The silent majority, those of you out there that are house rich, you have equity. God bless you, you bought your house at a great time when it was doubling every year practically, 50% increase every year. Now you can put that equity to work for you. Don't wait till you're in pain, because you can get a much better deal by going with a government-backed FHA government-insured program at 5.875%, which is a direct lender we can offer. Mortgage brokers cannot. We're direct endorsement. We make the approvals. Now, there are some lenders out there that are now talking about the benefits of the government-backed program. Keep in mind that we've been talking about it for 13 years, but you don't hear them talking about their rate. At First Republic, we're happy to discuss the program and identify our rate. 5.875% on the government-backed program is an incredible deal. Refinancing only. I want you to take the action of making a phone call now. Speak to the mortgage doctor who will not leave the building without touching base with every single one of you. 718-324-5465, because 718-325-5555 is locked up right now. Listen, if you are in foreclosure and you want to learn about what you can do when you don't have any equity, maybe what you owe is more than what the house is worth right now, and that's put you in a bind. We can talk to you about what a forbearance agreement is and how you can utilize it to be able to benefit yourself. Some of you may not be in a situation where you can afford to engage the services of an attorney. Well, you know what? You can speak to your mortgage company, talk to them about a forbearance agreement, talk about making a deal that maybe you can put what you owe on the back end of the mortgage, or what you owe can be done in stages. They do not want to foreclose. You hear it every day in the news. They do not want to foreclose. We'll be glad to give you the information. Free credit counseling at First Republic. We will help you if you are in a pickle, as they say. And at First Republic, we will help you be able to get the best possible deal. I want to see you get the government-backed program. I don't want to do a foreclosure bailout a year from now. I'd rather you call 718-325-5555 or the office 718-380-0006 right now. While your credit card debt is weighing on you and you're finding it like you got to borrow from Peter to pay Paul in order to get through the month, and there's more month than there is money at the end, I want you to call right now. And I'm challenging those of you out there that already applied, especially to a mortgage broker, to refinance, to take advantage of our risk reversal program. Challenge Tony to give you a better deal than what they're giving you. And if in fact that's the case, I will give you the appraisal and credit fee back at closing that you already paid, so you have nothing standing in the way of getting the best possible deal. Even if you already approved, even if you already have a closing date set, I don't care. It's not too late to get the best deal. We're closing some refinances as fast as 8 days, 6 days. We make it happen at First Republic, all under one roof. And mortgage brokers, those Mickey Mouse mortgage brokers, they can huff and they can puff. They can say that they're spreading the gospel about mortgages and about life. But you know what? They can't do a government-backed program. They can't offer you the government-backed program, even those of you out there that have a so-called mini Eagle. Why would you want to go with someone who's a mini Eagle when you can go with an Eagle? Even the mini Eagles cannot approve the loans themselves, and they cannot close the loan in their own name with their own funds. So go ahead, huff and puff. And you can reach out and use the word gospel in an abusive manner to try to motivate people to make a phone call to you or to think that you are so-called leader and visionary in the industry. The word gospel, it does not belong in conjunction with real estate and mortgages. It deserves to stay in the church setting and on gospel shows like on Gil Bailey. 9:30 a.m. starting 6 a.m. every single Saturday. First Republic Mortgage Bankers is a licensed mortgage banker, direct lender in New York, New Jersey, Connecticut, Florida, South Carolina, Pennsylvania, and Maine. Headquartered at 110 Jericho Turnpike, Floral Park, New York. Don't forget to tune in to the early ride home every Monday from 5 to 8 o'clock. And also every single day to the Winner's Circle from 11 to 12. On Link Up Radio.